Hey, this is Buzz with Pickleball Buzz. Thanks for joining us yet again here on the channel. We appreciate you tuning in. Today on the channel, joining me is Matt Masto, who's the CEO and co-founder of Elite Pickleball here in the greater Jacksonville market. And hey, Matt, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Matt and his partner, Kyle, who's the other co-founder, decided around February to start a company, a newly formed company, that served the youth market from ages 12 to 18 for pickleball. Great idea, and he had reached out to me to help them with their very first tournament right here at the Yards in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. A great place, right?
Absolutely. It's been phenomenal.
It's gorgeous. Yeah. You can see in the background, courts are pristine. This place has been here about a year now, and they were kind enough to host the first inaugural tournament of Elite Pickleball, and then the second one's happening down in Pictona, right?
It is, yes, sir. July 28th at Pictona in Daytona Beach, Florida. So look for the registration on our website. We'd love to have you.
Well, yeah, I'll give you all the contact information in the show notes below, so you'll know how to get a hold of Matt and figure out whether or not your son or daughter would like to participate in this terrific effort that they're putting forward to support youth pickleball, which is a big stepping stone to getting into collegiate play, and then from collegiate play it'll step into hopefully an Olympic sport, and that's kind of the progression from what I know, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we saw that there's really a need for developing the youth into the sport to help them play at the next level. You have a lot of young kids that are just now becoming interested in pickleball, and then you have some that have been playing it for a couple years now and joining high school groups, college groups, and so on. And to Buzz's point here, it's going to be collegiate sport eventually. Hopefully college scholarships will be available, and so we want to be that vessel to help the young athletes that want to play at the next level play in college or MLP, or the Olympics, wherever their athleticism will take them. We want to be able to help them, get to that next level.
Yeah, and it's an important thing because rather than just let kids go out and play willy-nilly, there'll be a lot of guidance and support and training and guides on the sides, and definitely some coaches that'll get involved in the company to help foster knowledge and correct way to play and all that, which is important because a lot of times if left unguided, they'll just go out and play whatever way they kind of feel that they should, and then if they do get lucky enough to be in a tournament, they may find themselves not cognizant of some of the rules that could work against them, and that's a bad way to lose. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Right.
Spot on.
So you've got a couple kids too that play, right?
I do, yes. Two boys that play. They're 15 and 17, and that's actually how we got introduced to the game of pickleball.
Oh, wow.
They're both diehard baseball players, and they are hoping to play baseball at a higher level. But anyway, that being said, we've met several different trainers and coaches throughout the years, and one of our boys' trainers was also a trainer for MLB baseball players, and he said he tells all of his MLB athletes to play pickleball during the off season for the best hand-eye coordination. And right then our boys were sold on it. They introduced it to us, and now my wife and our whole family, we all love the game, and so that's kind of how we're like, hey, let's help the young athletes that want to get to the next level, achieve their goals.
Well, as all of you know out there, it's an infectious game. I mean, once you get playing, the bug bites you. There's no two ways about it. You got to get out and play. I think what was interesting in today's first tournament for you guys was the final, which was an exciting, highly contested match that went all three games. It was best of three in the final. What were your takeaways? I know I was excited.
Oh, I just could not believe the skill level that we witnessed today. I mean, the vast majority of the players that came were super competitive, and to Buzz's point, in the final, we couldn't have asked for two better teams out there. I mean, they took it all the way. The final score was 11-9 in game 3 of the championship. So well earned, well deserved by those the athletes that won that. Miles Call and his partner winning the gold medals there, and Rachel Marino on the opposite side Assad won the silver with her partner, and they just put up a heck of a fight. It was.
I'm glad you said their names, because these are names that are going to come up. And Miles has been on the channel already. He's going to be attending University of North Florida here in the Jacksonville market and starting another pickleball club, which he did in high school, University of North Florida, which is really, really great. I think the other thing that was inspiring is a lot of families stayed around to watch the festivities, and it was festive. I mean, they were cheering, and they were, everyone was behind both teams. It was really great, wouldn't you say?
It was, absolutely. Could not believe when I looked around to see how many families stuck around just to see, who was going to win it all. It was really, really cool. And the 12 to 14-year-old division was also super competitive, and that championship match was super fun to watch as well. So
yeah, definitely. Well, I think it's important work that you and Kyle are doing here with Elite Pickleball, and I know the sky's the limit for you guys, and we'll be watching you again July 28th down at Pictona, which is a big place where all of you know a lot of people play right near Daytona Beach. Gorgeous courts, by the way. And we'll be looking forward to being down there with Elite Pickleball, covering the event, and we'll make sure that you guys get to see some of that. So thanks again for joining us. Matt, I appreciate you being with us. It was great.
Thank you very much, Buzz. Appreciate everything.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
All right, that's all from now. We'll be talking with you again soon, so stay tuned. See ya.